Hi guys, how you doing? Manlet checking in. It's raining today, and this is a really awesome song. It's a song by Cold Eskimo. I think it's called Big River. You should definitely check it out. Anyways, yeah, I heard that I was listening to Capital Public Radio driving down to Davis, and this beautiful song came on. I was just like, what the fuck? Anyway, today's question is from Nima. This question was, does it really, I mean, the way he phrased it was kind of interesting. I think he meant to say something else. But he said, does it really matter if you eat more than a 3K surplus? And if you do, is it just more gains? So I'm guessing that he's asking, do you have to eat more than 3,000 calories in order to put on muscle? Pretty simple, right? Each person's metabolic rate, the resting metabolic rate is going to be individual, and it's going to depend on many different factors. The two main things that a person can do to change their metabolic rate, or how many calories they blast through in a day, is one, by how much activity they're going through per day, and two, they can put on muscle or put on fat, or take away muscle. That's also going to really change your metabolic rate. But the biggest factor is just your genetics. Like I said, the two things that you can do is spend more energy, or spend less energy, or add mass or decrease mass from your body. And 3,000 calories for probably most people out there is a surplus. But for people who weight train, 3,000 calories may or may not be a surplus. For me, I think 3,000 calories might be just below maintenance, I think. For other people, like you might have Brandon, or an extreme would be like Alberto Nunez, and 3,000 calories for him is like a severe deficit. Like, that's painful. So it really just depends on who you are. For the thing to do is to test it upon yourself. A lot of people say, oh, I'm taking in 3,000 calories. They have no fucking clue how much they're really taking in. They're just assuming that this much is this many calories, that many calories. The easiest way to actually know how much calories your body blasts through is to weigh things out, whether by volume or weight, although weight is usually more accurate. Map out your macros, or just do calories and figure out how your body responds in terms of weight gain or weight loss on the scale. And then, Nima, you'll know whether your body needs more or less than 3,000 in order to be at whatever phase you want. A deficit, a surplus, or maintenance. Now, he wonders, is it just more gains if it's bigger than, if you have a bigger surplus, I guess? And Nima, the answer is not necessarily. You might feel like you're stronger at a bigger surplus, but there's a trade-off. You know, you're going to be gaining much more fat, and in terms of muscle gain, there's not really going to be a difference, really, if you're taking in 150 calorie surplus, or 300 calorie surplus, or 1,000 calorie surplus per day. Although you may feel different at a different calorie surplus in terms of performance. So. And the way you phrase it, you say a 3K surplus. Just know that a 3K surplus would be almost a pound a day. Okay, a 3,500, that's a pound. So a 3K surplus really means that you're almost putting on a pound a day. I think what you meant to say is if you're eating more than 3,000 calories per day. Anyways, that's the answer to that question, guys. Peace.
Hey, quit being a little bitch. Ogus cake.